We're gonna swim, bike and run in the Kona sun. We're gonna swim, bike and run in the Kona sun. Cause it's breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome back, everybody. Breakfast with Bob from Kona and Huggo's on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt. We're brought to you by Master Spas. SFuels go longer. HOKA Let's Fly, deboer wetsuits, Form Smart Swim goggles, Zoot Sports, the original triathlon brand, Quintana Premium Plus Sports, and of course, our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, Radka Kahlefeldt, two-time Olympian and first-time Kona participant. How you doing, Radka?
I'm good, Bob. Thank you very much. Just one-time Olympian. I wish two times.
Two-time, were you 2008 or 2012?
2012.
2012.
Maybe you got that from Brad's resume. My husband.
So how was that, the Olympic experience? Pretty special?
It was definitely pretty special. Yeah, a dream of any athlete, I reckon. And this one is the second dream.
This is the second dream.
Yes.
And now you're mother of two with 38?
I am 38 still, yes.
Yes, 38 years old, two girls, 2.5 and 5.5. And coming here for the first time, it's still pretty cool?
Definitely pretty cool, yes. I had to leave the girls at home. It's a massive trip for them. But yeah, pretty cool to be here. Brad is arriving tomorrow. And yeah, I've been here for over a week now, and I love it. Love every day.
And when you've only been here once before with Brad?
Yeah, so 2016, Brad was racing, and I was the support crew, and now we're swapping it.
Pretty fun. So this year has been a really good year for you. You got second at 70.3 Sunshine Coast and second at Ironman Cairns. But eighth at the PTO Asian Open is the thing that impressed me the most, because you're racing with some really fast women who are current Olympians and current top ITU type of athletes. Did you surprise yourself there?
Yeah, definitely. I would also say the PTO race was my best race this year. I was very impressed with my result. I didn't expect that, and that gave me actually confidence to push in the few more extra months towards this race, towards Kona. Yeah,
so I mean, when you have a race like that, and obviously the athletes are at such a world-class level, and the prize money is deep. Everybody, when you go to a PTO race, it's basically a world-class field every time you toe the line. Looking around, were you a little nervous beforehand?
Oh, definitely. You could ask Brad. I was calling him and saying, I don't know, like, there is not one single woman I can beat, actually. And he was like, come on, just have some confidence. And then, yeah, I was really happy, to be eighth there and feeling pretty strong. And I was coming from Wagga winter and then raced in Singapore, heat and humidity. Yeah, that was pretty good. Now, also good training towards Kona. I love the humidity. I think we were just remembering we talked together 10 years ago in Laguna, Phuket.
That was the first time we chatted.
Yeah. And I always loved the hot and humid races, so yeah.
So it suited you well.
Yes.
And you got into triathlon, 15 years old?
Yes, I was kind of flirting with triathlon and cross-country skiing back then, but yes, triathlon won it, and my full attention towards triathlon started around 2008. When I was 18, not 2018, when I was 18. Yes,
and the Olympics, Commonwealth Games.
No. I was Czech.
Oh, that's right, Czech Republic.
Some we can't.
So, what were some of your
games.
earlier results from triathlon?
So, I was second in the European Duathlon Championship. I had many. If you remember, I was telling you in Laguna Phuket, I raced maybe like 30 times a year.
You were racing so much.
I was racing so much.
Did you race 11 weeks after having your first?
Oh yeah, that was when I had Ruby. 11 weeks after that, I raced in Davao, Philippines, where I traveled with her by myself, and it was great.
And traveling the world when you're from the Czech Republic and you're traveling the world, you've got to learn all the other languages. How tough was that, as just being on the pro circuit?
It was tough, so that's why I took the risk and decision, and I kind of lived out of suitcase and based myself around Asia. Like I said, I love Thailand, Malaysia. So I had like a base camp there and then traveled everywhere around the world there. I raced a lot in the US. But I loved it because, you know, I learned not just languages, but also I've met so many amazing people. And I met my husband, Brad.
From Australia.
From Australia. How could a Czech girl meet a Aussie boy from Woga?
And which race did you guys meet at?
So the first time we spoke, it was in a, I think, Swiss series in Nyon. 2000. Oh my God. 2007 or 8.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we just knew of each other, you know, racing the ITU circuit. But then we started talking properly like 2013.
Okay.
So yeah.
And when back in 14 and 15, you were on a roll, right? We're talking in 2014, you 70.3 St. Croix, you win, and then Part Macquarie. You like you said, you're almost like you're racing every weekend or every other weekend. Did you stay healthy through all that?
I did. I would say I was most of my career injury free.
Yes.
I had one little hiccup, I think around the 2014, where I had a knee surgery that was pretty bad, and at one point it didn't look great with my like continuous career. But then I recovered and kept racing again. Yeah.
Do you look at that the Asian Open is one of the best races you've ever had?
Would be up there with one of the best races I've had. But I think what for me, I really loved my 2018 season. That was basically the year when Ruby was born, and I was second at the Samarine Challenge Championship.
Yep.
Just behind Lucy Charles, and
you won Taupo, and you won Western Sydney, and you won Challenge Asia.
I was 5th at the Worlds in South Africa.
Yep.
That's also, I just traveled there with my baby, with Ruby, and just got a babysitter for her. And
Oh my God.
So that was really like 2018, 2019, probably my best seasons.
Your best seasons.
Yeah.
And as somebody who's like 38 years old now, do you see yourself racing into your 40s?
Yeah, I definitely want to have a few more seasons for sure. It's harder now with having 2 children.
Yes.
Ruby's now at school and it's busier. So it's a juggle, but also like huge credit to Brad. He's now single parenting for a week and he's managing really well.
Is, like you said, you like the hot races. Which are the venues that you like the most?
Well, definitely the Laguna Phuket triathlon.
Yes,
that's just super special, and also because it's at the end of the year, it feels more like already Christmas holidays starting. So that one. But you mentioned in St. Croix, that was an amazing race as well. That felt like a holiday thing, and plenty of races, plenty of beautiful places.
There's so many good places.
Yeah.
You seem like one of those people who just, this lifestyle of being able to travel the world, meet great people. Yeah, winning is nice, but the adventure and the fact that your children are growing up with this is pretty cool.
100%. Yes, the triathlon is a lifestyle, and I think you can do it only if you love the whole package, not just the racing, but the training, the traveling, meeting people. The triathlon, usually you can just choose the beautiful destinations.
Mm-hmm.
It's special. And Ruby traveled so many times in her first 2 years. Before COVID hit, then it stopped kind of. She has seen so many places. She's pretty lucky.
Where do you guys base yourself? Are you in Australia?
Yes, we are now in Australia. We are in a place called Wagga Wagga, which is 5 hours drive inland from Sydney.
Wagga Wagga.
Wagga Wagga. I love the name.
That is great. How often do you get back to Czech Republic?
I haven't been there since COVID, so that's close to 5 years next year. So I'm gonna travel there next year because my grandma actually never met Indy, the second baby.
Oh my God.
I'm really due to go there, and so many friends there. My mom comes over to Australia every year, so I got to see
To
her.
Wagga Wagga.
To Wagga Wagga, yes.
What are your goals for this race?
I just want to execute what I've trained for. I think I'm really fit and ready. I was hoping for top 10, but then I saw the start list. I shouldn't have a look at it. I'll just give my best. And, you know, this is a big race. Conditions, crazy conditions. And anything is possible. I just saw the big sign from Ironman. Anything is possible. It's true. You just have to be strong the whole day and see.
Radka, so great to catch up with you again. I remember that interview back in Laguna, Phuket, like 11, 12 years ago. That is amazing. It's great what you've done as a mom and as an athlete, and especially coming cross-country skiing, tennis. You're so versatile. You've got so many different sports you've done over the years.
Yeah. But triathlon is the best, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Radka Kahlefeldt has been our guest, everybody. Poncho Man, take us out.
We're gonna swim, bike, and run in the Kona sun. We're gonna swim, bike, and run in the Kona sun. Cause it's breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho Man.